turned, lessons written, bridges burned. Space demands your everything. Only don't reach you now. For such a trade, fought it first. Victory obtained no way. Fly dangerous, fly dangerous, fly dangerous, fly dangerous.
Why? Why do you do it? You explore for fame, perhaps for glory of being the first, or maybe you desire to be rich. It needs to be done. Someone has to do it. Explore the galaxy. Be the first. Be famous.
Oh, and no one's ever gone before. Exotic new life, wondrous nebula. Explore the galaxy. Explore the galaxy. Explore the galaxy.
It's dangerous, Commander. Really dangerous. What if I'm there? Go find out. What if I'm there? What if I'm there?
Another star on my display, calling out from far away, calling out from far away. No one's been here before me now. I'll find a way, don't matter how. Through the dark and endless night, past the points of fading light. Every world that catches my eye makes me want to touch the sky. And I know that I was made for this. Every system holds another gift. Every horizon calls my name. Nothing left to hold me back again. Out here where the stars are bright and new, there's always one more frontier to break through. Break through. Shots are blank and sensors clear. All these wonders drawing near. Let them say it can't be done, while I'm chasing distant suns. In my ship I feel alive, as these cosmic waves I ride. Every scan reveals the way to places where I'll make my way. We are all explorers at heart, born to push the boundaries of art. Time to rise, time to fly, beyond what meets the eye. Beyond. Every horizon calls my name. Nothing left to hold me back again. Out here where the stars are bright and new, there's always one more frontier to break through. Break through. I hear the call of distance, and I know I found my place. Oh, found my place.
All right. Welcome in, Cal for All Seasons, playing X Shifter. Yeah, it's all AI. Be jamming. All the music you hear on my stream is AI generated using prompts that I designed by, it was called Riff Fusion, but now it's called Producer.ai. Anonymize, also welcome in. Let's see, I think I said playing X Shifter, Cal for All Seasons. That's okay. That's okay. This is a flying visit also. I'm currently 3 light years from Sagittarius A at Explorer's Anchorage. And I'm done with Distant Worlds 3. I'm going to be leaving Explorer's Anchorage and start heading back towards the bubble. After tonight's stream, I will switch to neutron jumps and I'll be back in the bubble in no time. But I will do... I'm going to drop down a few light years to get off the beaten path. Even though there's tons of stars here, I'm going to go down and get off the beaten path. Then I'll set a course toward the Great Annihilator and just start checking systems on the way there. It wasn't that bad. Might have been bad for ganks, but it wasn't bad for an expedition. So let's see. Like I said, I was going to yes, the Caspian, because I have one. The Caspian is available for in-game credits. And don't forget, if you haven't got it yet, log into the Frontier store and buy a Lynx for 0 arcs. It's free, so go get it while you can. So let me plot a course. Go downwards. Unless y'all want me to hop over to Sagittarius A real quick. Has everyone seen Sagittarius A? I don't know why they picked Sagittarius A as Waypoint 15. Frankly, I mean, other than some people may have never seen it. All right, Cal. Good night to you, and thank you so much for dropping in. It's always a pleasure seeing you, and I'll be back in the bubble soon. I don't know how long I'll be back in the bubble, but I'll be back in the bubble. I'll probably try to do help Sir Rogue with some of this colonization. Yeah, I've done nothing with my links. I just bought it, and it's aboard my carrier. And if the CG, I don't know, when's that CG end with the rescues? Does that end tomorrow? Or tonight? Tomorrow? I don't know why you're in your Mandy. If y'all want to, I'll hop over to Sag A real quick. I don't care. I got nothing planned other than hey, Terra Light 07 Commander, how goes? All good here, Commander. I hope everything's working okay. I made the classic mistake of changing a bunch of OBS settings before I streamed, so not level changes per se. I changed the video encoder. I've had a couple of crashes and things with OBS, so I kind of dropped my frame rate from 60 to 30, back to 30, and just trying to see how it goes. No, DW3 is already, that's Waypoint 15, Mark. Welcome in, by the way, Mark Gamer. Oh, okay, Texas showing up there, but it's not talking. Let me turn the Texas speech on so I don't miss anything. It's already on, but I have to toggle it or it doesn't work. But there may be some people. I do know one of the Distant Worlds 3 carriers is also going to go to the Great Annihitor, which is, to me, a more impressive black hole than Sagittarius A. And we'll see. Look at all these NPCs. Get out of the way. Gosh. Get a job. Get a day job or something. But I'll hop over to Sag A real quick and just in case some of y'all haven't seen it and didn't be on my way. I took a little side trip earlier, made about 300 million. There's lots of life out around here though. I did go east a ways, about 500 light years from here. But we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'm gonna go down to get away from off the beaten path. There are so many stars around the core, though. There's no way they're all discovered. But I'm just gonna take a couple of big jumps down, and then I'll plot a course for the Great Annihilator and start heading that way. I don't know if I'll make it that far tonight on stream. Because I'm serious. Once my stream ends, I'm going to switch over to the Neutron Highway and just beat feet.
Isn't there actually 2 black holes at Great Annihilator?
I think so. I don't remember. I just remember that every time I've been to the Great Annihilator, when you drop in, then if you just stop and look around, the lensing effect was just 360 degrees. It was awesome. Unlike Sagittarius A, as you'll see, has all this brown stuff, and I mean, it's cool, but it's, yeah. You've seen it once, you've seen it twice. I actually thought Sagittarius A, in fact, most black holes, at least that had anything that you could see, looked better in Horizons than Odyssey. I wish they had accretion disks, though. But the Great Annihilator is basically on the way back to the bubble anyway. So I'll stop off there, probably do a stream in that neighborhood tomorrow. Well, no, I'll be nowhere near there. I don't know what I'm going to do. This is Sagittarius A, though. You can see the huge exclusion zone around it. Let me get the external camera as I make a pass here. And that's it. It does have some good lensing though. It's funny, it's weird how your angle you look at it changes things too, not just your motion of the ship. Let's switch out of the big view so y'all can see it better. And that's it though. Let's get away from it a little bit. I don't know though, Mark. Let me look real quick. There may, I don't know if there's two there or not actually. Great Annihitor. I have been there, so I've got a map of it. Oh, there are indeed two. And that's 198 solar masses. So this one's smaller. But it's not that far. We'll head there eventually. Let me plot a course down and get this show started. Where be the bubble? Okay. There's my carrier back over there. Okay, we're just gonna go straight down a little bit. That's gonna be way more than we're gonna go. We don't want to go that far. How far is that? We're going to be taking big jumps anyway. Oh, no, we definitely don't need to go 2,000 light years down. That'll work. I have no idea what classification. Okay, I'm on realistic mode, so I have no idea what kind of stars we're going to get for these 7 jumps. I don't really care. I'm just trying to get off the beaten path before I start heading back. Let's see what we get. See that gravitational lensing make it look like the waypoint is moving, but as I get further away from Sagittarius A, that'll stop doing that. There it goes. See, it's stopped. Plus, if you're close to Sagittarius A when you jump, it's pretty hot. I don't know where that light's coming from. Beats me. So what are you doing tonight, Mark Gamer? I guess I could switch to open instead of the Distant Worlds group.
Primary star. Undiscovered.
20 bodies. Of course there are. Not unusual to be undiscovered though. There's just so many stars here that there's no way they're all checked, even this close to Sagittarius A. Let's see what we got here. 20 bodies. Get a little further from this star. No Earth-likes. Haven't found any Earth-likes recently. Oh, of course it's behind the stupid star. Well, it's still behind it. It looks like it was right in the middle of it. Where are you at? Fingers are clicking before my brain tells me not to click. Be jamming. If you're still there, I saw you in someone else's stream. Were you in Arcanic stream or SimStars? Or have you been in my stream before? I remember that because he actually called on you, whoever it was, mentioned you. Might have been Arcanic.
Body 2A. Parent has high angular diameter on body.
Bjamin187 said yes was in Arcanic.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was in there. Okay. I was going to say, if you like this music, I don't know if you do or not. If you like it, I have 8 hours of it almost in a separate video, just the music.
Said the algorithm gods sent me here.
Well, there aren't that many Elite Dangerous live streams going on right now.
Top Blazer 85 said 07.
Hey, Top Blazer, I saw you followed me. Thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Thank you very much for that. How are you doing this evening? Said that you followed me like 2 or 3 hours ago. I don't know how accurate that was.
What you've become from what you once feared, the legend the younger you never quite heard. From that small room to the captain's chair, from trembling hands to the...
As I was saying, BGM, and if you like that music, I have basically all the music that you hear on stream in a separate video in my video library on YouTube. It's really cool to put on in the background while you're doing other things. At least I think so. Nothing here, not even any kind of life. Again, I'm just dropping down, what is it, about 450 light years from Sagittarius A. Then I'll start heading back towards the bubble. I'm dropping down to get off the beaten path a little bit, so especially as I get further away from Sagittarius A, if I stay on the highway, not the neutron highway, but the main path back between Sagittarius A and the bubble, a lot of things are already discovered there, so you get off the beaten path a little bit and things remain undiscovered until you get closer to the bubble. But the bubble is certainly growing, isn't it? I saw on Galnet that somebody had pushed out 9,500 light years from the bubble on colonization. It's amazing. Alright, we have a gas giant or something lurking here. Hopefully it'll be around one of these other stars and not just hanging off in space somewhere. In anticipation of that, I'm going to put a lot of distance between me and this so everything compresses down.
At Top Blazer 85 said doing good, it's early morning here. I'll be starting my journey to Waypoint 15 later today, planning to stop by all the Pla on the way to Sag A.
Now, I'm done. I'm pretty much done with Distant Worlds. Like I said, I'm heading back to the bubble now.
The loneliness of distant suns, the weight of all the things you've done. But smoky purrs against
And that's pretty big. And it's landable.
you why you left that small world for the great unknown to find the strength you've always
I'm debating whether I want to go land on it or not, but I guess not. Should I? Nah, that's pretty big, man. Oh well, guess not. Let's press on it. Might see something bright and shiny, and I'll just, go off and do it. I'm not, like I say, I've got no agenda tonight, other than just kind of prepping for my trip. As I said, as soon as the stream is over tonight, whether I make it to the Great Annihilator or not, while I'm on stream, depends on how long I stream, really. I take big jumps. But after the stream, I will be switching to the Neutron Highway and just beat feeding back to the bubble.
Not not sure how far. 1,000 worlds behind me. Ice and snow.
12. 12 is a good number.
Still I keep on searching because
I hope everybody had a good weekend. Mine was very uneventful, even though my birthday was Friday. I had a good stream on that. 2 streams actually on my birthday.
believes in that greed.
I don't know why, I just did it. I'm retired, so I don't have a life. I can pretty much stream whenever I decide to, and do.
I whisper to the darkness.
At Top Blazer 85 said I'm gonna stop by Colonia on my way back to the bubble and unlock some engineers there to pin first.
Well,
I've been using the Neutron Highway most of the time. Happy belated birthday.
Well, that's a
At
plan.
PlanX Shifter said, well, merry late birthday.
You too. Thank you. Yeah, I took the Neutron Highway here from Waypoint 14. It was like 7 jumps, 6 jumps or something. Got here in no time. You know, the Colonia is not on the way back to the bubble, but, you know, I know you know that. But since you're in the neighborhood, you might as well go unlock the engineers.
Through the void
I did that. I had to buy a new ship because I had to go kill pirates or do something for one of the engineers. I don't remember what it was. I ended up buying a Crate Mark II to go do that. I think back then, that was before the Mandalay, I had a Aspects. It's an ammonia world that I will ignore.
believing I'm not alone.
No more, no life either. Why am I getting just K stars?
I'm reaching
Okay, and there's an M. I usually skip M's, but because I'm just taking whatever the route plotter gave me.
flying through forever till I turn this around. Every empty planet.
Oh, it would help if I jumped, actually.
There's something real.
Sometimes I think my joystick or something has some key bounce or something. I'll click the button, it'll say charging and all that stuff, and then it's like I hit it twice or something. Very rapidly, though. I mean, I don't hit it twice.
Green gas giants calling. I'm never going back. Oh, I found my miracle.
Still got to get a new GPU. My RX 580 died a while back, and I had to fall back on a different card, and you can see the video stutters and things.
As DJamin187 asks, what joystick do you use?
This is a Thrustmaster T-Flight X. I have a Satec X56 or 52. I don't use it though. It feels like a toy to me, even though it has more buttons, but the joystick just doesn't feel solid, you know? How many bodies were here? I didn't notice. Sorry. 21. I hate big systems. Let's see how many I see bodies. Oh, well, we got some gas giants this time. Maybe there'll be green one.
My spine, pushing past the danger line.
I like this T-Flight though. I mean, I don't have any complaints about it really, other than there's no supported software to adjust the sensitivity or curves, you know, sensitivity curve of it. So I have a real hard time with flight assist off because near the center there's no real fine control around the dead spot.
Must hit its mark.
So,
You can't catch
but it needs more buttons. And when I'm playing VR, I run out of buttons real fast, and I have to keep looking at the keyboard to find
At
keys.
BJamin187 said, cool, I rock an ancient CH Products fighter stick. We'll upgrade to BKB Gladiator some point soon.
Well, I wish I could afford a BKB. I'd kind of like to get something like the 16,000s, left and right, and go dual joysticks and maybe get some pedals.
engines roar.
But I can make do with what I have.
Feel the
I'm actually thinking about buying another one of these joysticks because I have a Linux system that I want to start streaming with. And instead of moving this joystick back and forth between the systems, just have another one for it. Or I could just use the SATEC on it and just suck it up, you know.
At bjamin187 said yes, prices have jumped lately.
Well, the VKBs have never been cheap, my friend. They've always been relatively expensive, especially in the joystick market. Who was it? Was it Plane X Shifter? Was that you that was telling me about the, or Synthetic Humanoid, that was telling me about the other competitor to VKB? Somebody was telling me about a near peer to VKB or something that was a little bit cheaper but had high quality sticks and stuff. I can't remember what the brand was, so.
You can't catch me flying free through the black.
At Top Blazer 85 said I would recommend the Thrustmaster Sol R1. I got one recently and it's great. I have a T1600 too. It's a good budget joystick.
Budget is the thing. I'm retired on a fixed income, so budget's very important
At
to me.
Plan X Shifter said thinking face emoji.
It wasn't you? Okay.
At Plan X Shifter said no, wasn't me.
Well, you know, I always get you confused with somebody else. And that's probably the somebody else then. It was somebody in the UK, though. I can't remember whom. It's been a while, I think, though, since I've had that discussion. I should be coming close to the end of this leg of the jump, so I can start heading.
Body
Can't see.
undiscovered.
Still can't see. Okay, 2 more jumps. All right. 9 bodies here. That's a good number.
At Plan X Shifter said I'm all American.
Okay, yeah. It was somebody in the UK, though, that was telling me about it. But I get you confused with somebody else. You know I have in the past got you confused with somebody. There's another person that has multiple alts. I never can keep straight who's who when they use their alts. Bristol Boy, you know, if you know Bristol Boy, he streams Elite, among other things. He said hi to me in game the other day. He was on his alt, and he had to tell me who he was because I had no idea who it was until he told me. I need an alt. I'm just jealous. If I had an alt, I'd, have an alt doing the CGs and doing things in the bubble while I do other things out in exploration-wise. More than once I've been out in deep space and a good CG would happen and I'll have to beat feet back to the bubble to get in on it.
At187 said yes, my heart sinks a little when it comes back with over 50 bodies, haha.
Oh, I know. I found one the other day. It was 96 or 95 bodies. I hate that. I do because, and it had a 0. That's 0 life, boy, words are hard, biology in it. Just one little world, a Bob I can call mine. In my experience, that's almost always the case on large systems. They have nothing in them, but I mean, that's almost always, not always, but almost always. So I dread it whenever I come across a big system. That the real jewels out there, Bob's are the true appeal. With the FSS scan, you can totally see that pointer is sitting exactly where it should be, searching the galaxies for humanity to roam. Somewhere a new population can go home. Oh, is it a freaking rocky 30 bodies. It's the Bob song. So we have orbital lines here, so maybe the system's already been discovered?
Oh, it's blatantly a bar.
Let's check real quick. That might, I'm no problem if it is.
Of the star.
No, it's just auto scan stuff. Oh well.
Oh, it's blatantly a bar.
Okay, let's get some distance between us and the star.
Scan, you can totally see that pointer is exactly where it's.
That song is the Bob song.
It's not a freaking rocky ice.
Commander Orange Phoenix provided that to me.
It is a blatant bar. It's not a freaking rocky ice world.
At DJamin187 says that I can't help scanning everything as I don't want to miss a bid score.
I feel you. No, I feel you. I don't care about the exploration
and
data.
85 said I have an alt. It's a lot of work getting everything unlocked on the alt, but it's my colonization account. Once I get back my streams, we'll switch to that for building stations. At Bjamin187 said big score, I mean.
No, I understand. But when I'm traveling, if I'm trying to get from point A to point B quick and not doing the neutron highway, it is hard. It's hard for me to travel and not scan systems, especially small systems. I'll go, oh, it's only 5 systems. It'll only take a second.
Body ABC1CA.
And that's
Parent
true.
has high angular diameter from
But
body.
you know, when you've got 1,000
Body
jumps to
ABC1C.
go,
Ammonia
and you have
Body ABC1C.
5 or 6 per system
Carbon
on average or
dioxide
something, you know,
atmospheric blendable
that
with
adds up. So what I end up doing is I'll go like 10 systems. I'll bite my teeth and I'll do like 10 systems, and then I'll scan the system, and then I'll do another 10. You know, if I don't do that, then it just takes forever to travel. That's when I'm trying to go somewhere. You know, a lot of times I will travel to a point and then explore in that region instead of exploring so much on the way. I'll take my carrier a lot of times with me, and what I'll do then, though, is I'll parallel the course of the carrier and jump the carrier, and then I'll explore the systems in between the carrier jump points. Especially if I'm streaming, because no one wants to sit around and just watch a carrier jump. So there is some life here. I didn't see any high value life, but I'll look more closely at it in a minute. I use Elite Observatory Core's BioInsight plugin, and it's got me a nice list of what's here so far.
At Top Blazer 85 said I had to stop scanning all the low-paying biologicals like bacterium, because otherwise I'd never get anywhere.
Yeah, I just ignore everything usually below the 7.7
At PlanX Shifter
million.
said I can take an hour just looking around and landing on one planet.
Yeah, there are people like you that just can't help themselves. They'll go down for bacteria and stuff, and I don't have any problem with that. I'm doing it. I'm Elite 5 in exploration and exobiology, and I'm just doing this to get my name on a couple of things and hope I stumble across something really nice, like a green gas giant or a planetary nebula or something, and for the credits to support my carrier habit in the squadron carrier. There now.
At R0D_1984
Hey Rod,
asks,
welcome
did
in.
you get your lawn mowed, Barty?
I did get half of it. I've got 2.5 acres. I got half of it mowed. The area around the front and around my house and stuff, but there's still a bit that I haven't, but that's not a problem. So I'm quite happy with that. It's actually due to be mowed again. But I did get some done. Thank you for remembering. All right, this is the life that is here. Is there anything here I want to deal with? We have 3 bios in this system. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 listed. 2 things are going to drop
At
off.
R0D_1984 said ha ha ha.
There are 2 things going to drop off, and that Aliota and the Concha is going to drop off. I can guarantee it. That's what always drops off in these cases, and that's the high value
Blazer
item.
85 said, does gold, bacterium annoy you like it annoys me with it being green, not gold?
There's nothing gold, really. Yeah. All right, let's see. Now we have again 3 bios, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. So 3 things are going to drop off. I don't know. I'm not really worried about this tubus or the money or anything, but I am curious as to wondering, well, what will actually drop off here. This is a carbon dioxide. What's the... Normally I would say the Aliota and the Concha is going to drop off, but you know, I'm going to go map it just to see, because I'm curious. It doesn't mean I'll go down to get it, but I want to see what actually drops off on that planet. That's 1C. Come on, I'm so used to hitting 4 keystrokes.
At bjamin187 said yes, but it's often worth over 8 mil credits 4x first footfall.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, I don't mind the money really, but it's early days right now, early hours. I mean, I'm not real worried about making money. I want to get started on the trip and stuff, but let's go see. I am curious as to see what drops off.
At R0D_1984 asks, still using Discord.
Whoops.
Barty?
Yes, I am still using Discord. You want to come up on Discord? I'll have to put my headphones on. Anybody else wants to come up in Discord? I'll put you on here too. I'm just going to loop by here. My Discord is... Okay.
At Bacardescen said, Discord.
I'm going to do it twice.
At Bacardescen said, greater than join my Discord app. At bjamin187 said, if credits are still a thing, we all have billions I expect. At R0D_1984 said, don't have it installed.
Oh, okay.
Bacardescen said, Discord. Bacardescen said, join my Discord app. At Planets Shifter said, I deleted Discord.
Yeah, a lot of people moved away from Discord because of the issues going on with it. I don't care. If any of you guys get the chance and record yourself playing the game, I am in need of some video clips of, you know, like low flying through canyons and stuff, some combat type things, some on foot stuff.
Said, according to SRV survey, I have over 1.5 billion in biologicals to sell from my distant worlds trip.
But I want to make a video, and I need some clips. And I don't do a lot of, well, I do pirate hunting and stuff, but I haven't done any lately, and I certainly haven't made any video clips. And I do no on foot stuff. But I want to make a video clip, a video short, and I need some clips to use.
At R0D_1984 said, moving back to TeamSpeak.
Not familiar with that at all. I've heard of it, but I'm not familiar with it. All right, I don't need the full daylit side. Let's just see first what drops off the list here. You can get it with 2 pros, might get it with 1. But I have a concept for a video short I want to do, and I need some clips. I've got a bunch of clips, but they're all... I don't have any combat clips and some exciting clips. I need some exciting type stuff. Okay, the Aliota and the Concha dropped off. So we have bacteria, stratum, and neither one of those stratums are high value. In fact, all the high value stuff dropped off in the tussock. It's all that's there. All the good stuff dropped off, as I surmised it would.
At R0D_1984 said, been offline for months, sad face.
Well, let's...
At TopBlazer85 said, shorts are definitely the way to go with YouTube. I did a few and the views are much higher for shorts.
That's true. I've got a couple of shorts that didn't go viral, but they do much faster, much better than my other videos. I have hundreds of VODs on here, though, that get views. Go figure. But
That's starting in 1 minute.
I would like to have some more shorts, but I need something exciting. I don't want to just make shorts out of the clips from my gameplay or exploration. I've done enough of those. I want to make some exciting type sounding ones.
So far, but they've never felt the calling, never chased the distance.
We are pressing on. And this should be the last jump. Yeah. And then we'll head towards the Great Annihilator and just don't expect to make a lot of progress, but that's the direction we'll head. And see what we find on the way that way. Should have pretty good star density for a while. Oh, I need to change scanner as soon as I drop out. I got my surface scanner. It's going to try to auto hunk. And it will not work. Can't see what I did. There we go. Okay.
Body 1.
At Tops Laser 85 said my mass jump shorts are best views, likes and comments.
You know, I saw a couple of the mass jumps. Might have even seen yours. There, that was pretty cool looking. The one on Galnet today showed a bunch of Caspians. I don't have my camera on, but a bunch of Caspians stacked vertically. It must have been like 15 or so Caspians just stacked vertically. They didn't show them jumping, but I thought that was cool. All right, let's plot a course. Well, let's see what's here first. Okay, let's move away from the star.
Just me and the stars mapping away.
Okay, let's see what's here. No Earth likes.
As I drift without sound, as
18 bodies.
shining a void between stars.
Anything hiding behind this star? Good.
Making my mark in the
Where are you at? Right behind the I guess. Let's get a little further away from this stuff.
between the stars. Oh,
Get far away, make the system tinier, so less area to search for things.
making these stars mine. Each blip on the screen becomes clear. New worlds that no one sees.
At R0D_1984 said BRB Cuppa.
Okay. Sounds good.
Body 16.
I better not run out of
Orbital
coffee because I would have to make a
-16
fresh
degrees.
pot. I don't really want to
Close
make a
to
fresh
ring
pot
current,
this late at night.
4.8 LS. Landable.
Since I do plan on sleeping tonight sometime. Being back on day shift now, my body is. Even though I have more fun streaming late at night, streaming overnight, than I do like streaming in the evening or in the daytime. I don't know why, but I get an interesting group of people come in, like from the UK and from Australia and stuff overnight. Sometimes it's fun. Okay. Not sure what their orbital plane is that they're on, but let's see if we can find some more. Where are you hiding? There you are. I have you now. It's not green. Sadness. If I found a green gas giant, I don't know how I would break it to Arcanic. Arcanic? I never can say that name. Isn't a nicer person that I know that streams, though. They're a nice guy. No life at all. Okay, let's get this course plotted, and I'm gonna...
At R0D_1984 said my video card died a couple months ago, sad face.
I understand that feeling. I sincerely do. My RX 580 died a few months back, and life is not the same. I have if I didn't have this 1050 Ti to fall back on, you know, I wouldn't build a stream. I might still play, but I wouldn't build a stream. But it sucks. I don't know how I'm going to be able to plot this course in this with these types of stars plotted. But let's see if it'll let me do it. Of course not, because I can't target it now. Oh, I hate that. It's a black hole. Okay, well, we'll take a nearby star. It'll work for now. I mean, I could have plotted it in realistic mode. Well, you know, if I... we could just turn on non-sequence stars.
At R0D_1984 said, yeah, it sucks. At Bjamin187 said, I had to fix one of my daughter's broken gaming laptops.
48
Got
gems.
lucky.
Not too bad.
Working okay now.
Oh, good. Let me guess. It was overheating, and you had to clean the thermal paste off and put it back on. Put the GPU back on.
At Bjamin187 said, for me to use, I mean.
The other computer I had that has Linux on it, my son left here, and the BIOS was crapped out on it. So I bought a programmer so I could flash the BIOS, and did that and got it working. And then I went ahead and bought a new CPU for it to upgrade it.
Bjamin187 said was broken SSD, but yes, took the opportunity to repass the CPU, etc.
Landable with high gravity. 2.11 G.
Okay, I don't know why I'm still trying to scoop there. Yeah, we got stuff here. Let's see. Didn't see the count, but it doesn't matter. No Earth likes. 48 jumps to the Great Annihilator. Well, we can make it on the stream if I don't find a bunch of exo-bio to go after. You might notice I'm not the fastest at the scanning business, so it is what it is. I get it done, it just takes a while. I'm older. It's older and slower. Woo, let's do this. Okay. Is it green?
At R0D_1984 said thinking of getting a Intel Arc B 580 inches.
I've heard those cards are adequate for the price. They're actually kind of good. I've looked into those myself.
Lights up another charge.
I would be more inclined and more pressured to upgrade my video card if I didn't have this particular card to fall back on.
Body 9D. Argon atmospheric
My
landable
Linux
with
machine
light.
has another NVIDIA card, but it's not as good. It's like an NV75 or some weird number. It's an older card. But it plays Elite fine.
At Bjamin187 said quick, before AI buys them all up as well lol.
I don't think they're really well suited for AI purposes, you know, compared to some of the other cards. So you're probably safe there.
The black with colors we've never seen.
Don't they have an odd memory though? Don't they come in like an odd amount of memory? Like instead of 8, they have 6 or 12 or something.
At R0D_1984 said NVIDIA 730.
45BA.
It's an NVIDIA
Parent
7
has high
something.
angular diameter from
It's an
body.
old car, but it works.
Fast orbital period.
Under
7
Linux,
hours,
at least it works
31
fine.
minutes, 44 seconds.
Space and time.
All right, I don't see anything worthwhile here yet. Nothing green either. So all we have is bacteria, cheap bacteria, and cheap fonticula. We're moving on. Class F star coming up.
From the station I watch you soar beyond what we dreamed
I
before.
think I dropped a couple of frames. I don't know what's going on. I haven't changed any hardware or anything. I did do an OBS update though. I might want to roll that back and see if I still have that. I mean, I'm not dropping tons of frames. You know, it's like
At
100 or 200.
R0D_1984 said Intel B580 12 gigabits.
Yeah, that's that's kind of an odd amount of memory. Yeah, that's fine. Don't get me wrong. More than I have on this card, more than my RX 580 had, but can get the job done. You know, I reran Star Citizen, and I hadn't ran Star Citizen since I lost my other video card. And there was an update for a Star Citizen, so I had to let it update and re-download everything. But after the update, I couldn't get it to run on my computer at first because I kept running out of memory. And I've got 32 gig of RAM. So I ended up increasing my page file to like 16 gigabytes instead of 4. And I shut down everything else, and I finally got it to come up. It was taking over 20 gigabytes of RAM to run, and then it ran so crappy because of the video card, you know. But I don't ever play Star Citizen, but you know, at least before with my other video card, I could run it with no problems. But now I've got an excuse for not playing it. But I have 32 gig of RAM, and I'm like, what the hell's taking up all this memory? Once I figured out that it was crashing because it was running out of memory, I had to look up the error code and stuff.
Body D1. Carbon dioxide atmospheric landable. Meets mapping criteria.
At R0D_1984 said Star Citizen.
Body
Sheesh.
D2. Sulfur dioxide
Well, you know,
atmospheric
people
landable.
badmouth Star Citizen. I
Meets mapping
badmouthed it a couple of
criteria.
times,
Body D3.
but I have to
Sulfur
admit,
dioxide atmospheric landable
some
plus.
of the things I've seen nowadays
mapping
in Star
criteria.
Citizen look really, really good. I mean, it looks really good. Some of the flying scenes and stuff. There, I saw a video of some guy doing a
Meets
canyon
mapping
run in
criteria.
Star Citizen, and it looked really good. But I think it's now in alpha instead of beta or something. I think it said that, but again, I know nothing about Star Citizen other than I ran it. I have a ship and stuff in there that it's all gifted to me. Somebody gave me Techno Freaks, his name, gifted me the game
At
and the ship.
R0D_1984 said been following SC since 2012.
You know, people badmouth this stuff, you know, because of their pay-to-play type things or perceived pay-to-play stuff. But
said never tried
criteria.
SC, but I am
it
curious.
is
We'll
beginning
give
to
it a
look
go one
really
day.
good.
First body to map is C8.
Okay, now there's one planet here. It's a sulfur dioxide. It has one biosignal that's either bacteria or stratum tectonica, and I'm going to ignore that. Not because it might actually be stratum tectonica, because about 90% of the time it's the bacteria, but I'm going to make some progress here. See, the AI made a song that has my name in it. I did not tell it to do that. It just made it.
Underscore 1984 said BRB. At bjamin187 said it has about 100x budget of Elite, but Elite holds its own, I think.
42 bodies. Jeez. Well, I think, personally, I think Elite looks a little dated. With modern technology and the ability of graphics engines nowadays, Elite looks far better than it used to, but I think they're going to have to give it a facelift in the next 5 years or so to make it keep up a little bit. The gameplay and everything, though, I think is superb and holds its own, but I think the graphics in some cases could be a little better. And that'll be a whole nother can of worms. It'll be some other new version, like they had Horizons, the Odyssey. They'll have some new version that comes out, hopefully, with its list and plethora of problems like Odyssey had. But hey, it'll be worth it in the end. Don't know if I'll still be around for that, but I'm sure it'll be worth it.
DZ3 grams said best viewers buzzaid.ru. At bjamin187 said yes, agree.
Don't say anything for just a moment. Okay, had to give that bot the hammer. You can talk now. I just didn't want this chat window to scroll while I was highlighting him to ban, so that has happened more than once. Tried to ban somebody and someone else would say something and scroll the window and end up banning the wrong person. That's a new one to me, though, for the best of years with the Russian domain. Hey, only 18 of 42. We're almost halfway.
You stand your ground on trembling paws against the universe's law.
You might notice be jamming. You might hear a Curious Cat and Smokey mentioned in several songs. Curious Cat is the name of my ship, the Mandalay. I do exploration in usually. And Smokey was my crew cat who passed away a few months back. So I've immortalized him in song and a station named after him, by the way. And a couple of ships. He was a good cat. He used to fly in my lap all the time. He would just lay in my lap and sleep while I played the game.
At R0D_1984 asks, is that other guy still playing?
Body C1.
At R0D_1984 said Rip
No
Cat.
atmosphere.
At bjamin187 said sorry for your cat.
Who are you talking about? The other guy still playing there, Rod? You lost me there.
At bjamin187 said my Caspian is called, not the Enterprise.
Well, you call it Voyager or the Defiant. Or not Defiant. I don't know.
Body D2A.
At R0D_1984 said the clan I was
59
in.
minutes, 9 seconds.
Rod,
Has
I'm
high
still
angular
lost.
diameter from body.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea who you're talking about. You can mention names. I don't care. And if anybody's watching that streams, pipe in and tell us about yourself. I don't care if you self-promote. Come in here and say, I stream better. My streams are a lot more fun than this. Come watch me. That's fine with me. Like some streamers get PO'd if you do types of stuff like that. I'm not big enough to have to worry about competition because I'm not anyone's competition.
At R0D_1984 said I can't remember his name LMAO.
What clan / squadron are you talking about? What was the name of it? Oh, we finished. And there's nothing here of any value. Just bacteria and fonticula. The only person that I know of that stopped playing and has started playing again, I think, is Emulated Penguin. But I think he started playing again in streaming. But I do not know who you're talking about yet. Five bodies, perfect.
At R0D_1984 said I was only in one.
Rod, that's not helping. Why would you ask me, is the other guy still playing, without any context or clues? No idea who you're talking about. Is there anything good here? Nope. Class K-Star. There'll be something good at this Class K-Star. And it won't have a ton of planets. Right?
At R0D_1984 said in Elite.
Oh, well, that's one clue that's helpful. That you might be talking about, you know, Call of Duty, Armory Forger, something. But, you know. Stray, Windrose. 24 bodies, but it's undiscovered. I do have a bunch of exploration data that I was unable to turn in at Explorer's Anchorage for some reason. When I went to Universal Cartographics, it would never finish, you know, just sit there and spin. I was able to turn in a Vista Genomics, so.
Past the edge of map space, every star's a question, every world's a new chase.
Yeah, there might be something good here. Possibly Stratum Tectonica. One biosignal, though. Good start, maybe. Nothing. Another possibly Stratum Tectonica, but this is a carbon dioxide, so the odds are actually a little bit higher than it is Stratum Tectonica. Again, all these are just one biosignal. I need a sulfur dioxide with two biosignals to be sure. But we'll check these out just in case. Surely one of them will have Stratum Tectonica. Or not.
Inside infinity, dancing with
Nothing there, at least.
Curious cat beneath me, carry my restless soul through nebulae and starlight, making broken systems whole. And I wander.
That is Elite Observatory Core saying all that information you might hear there.
Us as legends, when the data banks grow up,
Not sure how loud that is for you guys.
adventure, where no commanders ever sold their fear for exploration.
Okay, what we have here,
We are the ones who answer.
conundrum. We have planet A2 with one, everything has only one biosignal, so it's either bacteria or stratum tectonica. A3 is bacteria or stratum tectonica. A4 is either bacteria or stratum tectonica, or A5 is bacteria and stratum tectonica. So we'll have to map them individually to see if we get lucky, and if there is any stratum tectonica, we'll go get it. But this is probably worth checking out, because surely the odds are at least one of these will have stratum tectonica. It's been my experience though with sulfur dioxide, if you have bacteria and stratum, usually it's Cerebus, but about 90% of the time it's the bacteria.
Said roll the dice.
Yeah,
Good luck.
but if it's carbon dioxide, usually about 60% of the time it's the bacteria. So the odds are a little bit, at least in my opinion, that you might get luckier on A5. But we'll check it and see. I mean, why not? What else are we gonna do?
Each pulse of light,
So we'll start in A2 and work our way up to A5.
these empty spaces call, and I must answer all through
That's not far. You ready to do exclamation loop?
behind the veil.
Okay, I didn't expect it to be that bad, but I've been further away than when I started. Almost.
Marcuzodville said X2020-07 CMDRS at Basard Essen at MarkGamer01X2020H for B Meow X2020 HPURR Coolcat X2020H My Tai.
What the hell?
MarkGamer01 said Hiya at Marcuzodville.
Your remote must be named something. Oh, it's the stuff at the end there. Oh, welcome in, Mark.
Ships log,
I like the notable stellar stuff. I'm looking forward to that.
ancient mystery spawn.
You know, you should ask Mark Gamer to check out your EDDA stuff. He's a pretty knowledgeable person. Mark Gamer is a walking encyclopedia about things. He might find that useful.
Ships can sail past where the brave turn.
If you're interested in testing his EDDA stuff, Mark Gamer, on my Discord, there's a channel called EDDA that has the GitHub and stuff, an explanation there. You feel free to look at it and play with it. Gives you data from all your journal files. A lot of data and graphs and stuff. Pretty cool stuff.
MarkGamer01 said Mark and Hein are far better at the game than me. I am casual.
You are casual, but you're a Wikipedia of data, man. When I was first starting this stuff, you knew everything. You still do. I mean, but I know some things now, but you know everything. You were very helpful to me. Very helpful.
Yes, I am free. Every star's a destiny. Light years can't contain my flight into the end.
All right. Well, this one's bacteria. No surprise there. Head over to A3.
Marcuzodville said casual. Pixel Bob.
Breaking through. Always more alone. Where the lights been seen before. Each world unknown. Alone.
Just try not to blow by it too fast.
Ad starting in 1 minute.
MarkGamer01 said TBH, since starting to use Bio Insights,
Oh,
I've forgotten all the good stuff.
I know.
It does it all for us.
Yeah, I know. Now you don't have to remember everything. I still remember some things, though. Yeah, that's definitely an exclamation loop there. But the EDDA, the Elite Dangerous Data Analyzer, I think that's what Mark calls it. My Discord, the GitHub there. It's pretty cool. It's given me some surprising insight to some of the stuff about where to find things. Where I found it, but it gives you, things like my atmosphere content or gravity and all kinds of stuff in plain graphics form. It's real helpful. It's easy to understand the data. I still haven't mastered the helium content of certain voxels and things, though. I heard Kenny talking about over 30%. I don't know if I've ever even found a helium object in the wild that was over 30% helium, but I don't know. Find out real quick if this one is bacteria or not. If not, then we'll go to A4, then go to A5. Muff that, but it'll get it. It also is bacteria. Why, yes, it is.
MarkGamer01 asks, Aaron Class 5 gases the high helium ones?
Didn't I just say? I don't know? However, let me check something. Let me pull up the dashboard for I might can answer that question from the EDDA thing. Gotta find the damn dashboard directory where it's at. Okay, you called that a class 5 star class catalog. Yeah, I'm trying to see if this dashboard shows me that information. Sardaski class 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I have found several. Day and night, every signal points the way. According to this, 20. Where no one dared to stay. 20 some odd of them. But it doesn't list the helium for them, though. We should do that. I assume. I don't know, though. I don't see it here. This is the dashboard for the EDDA. But it has all kinds of cool things. I mean, journal files that process. I mean, light years you've traveled, etc., etc. Personal records, highest gravity, things like that. Maps. There's more maps than this. Where you have visited systems. sector maps. Where I found Earth-likes at. What's really cool is the can you tell from this graph that I concentrate on stratum tectonicum, top organism scanned? I usually go after just stratum tectonica. And where I found stratum tectonica at any rate, it's really helpful, especially the species catalog. You know, where if I go, where the hell did I find that Fonticula fluctus at or something? You know, I can. There's where it was. I didn't discover it, but I've actually scanned it. So, but that's where it was found at. That's real helpful to me. At any rate, enough of that. Let's press on. Hey, Keurig. Sorry, I had another window up in front of my chat. I couldn't see it. Welcome in, Commander Keurig. What am I doing? A4. Okay. We're looking here to see if there's stratum tectonica or bacteria on these planets here. One of the two. So far, it's been only bacteria. I have high hopes for A5, though. But there's only one bio sign, so. Let's go. I'm on my way back from Distant Worlds 3 at Sagittarius A. I just left Sagittarius A's area, and now I'm going to stop off at the Great Annihilator, and then after that I will neutron highway it back to the bubble. I am 43 jumps from the Great Annihilator. I don't know if I'll make it there on stream or not tonight. Where's the window? There it is.
Looking out this window tonight, thinking of the path ahead.
Gravity's a real thing. Highest gravity world I found. I head-butted it on landing. I have had my moments with high gravity worlds. I never died on a high gravity world. There was an incident. I don't know if it was at one of the engineers or something, but I came down and pancaked in my Asp X because I came down too fast. I don't know, it might not have been engineer, but I remember, fortunately I had shields, and if I didn't have the shields I would have been dead. Even with the shields I took pretty significant hull damage. But I don't normally accrue a large amount of data because I turn in so often, because I usually work off my fleet carrier. So I go out and do some exo-bio stuff and then go back to my fleet carrier and turn in, and then I'll go out in one direction and come back and just kind of, unless I'm doing a voxel survey, sometimes I'll just park the carrier and do a voxel survey around it. But I usually turn in each time I go back to the carrier, so I don't have to worry about dying and things. A4 is sulfur dioxide with one biosignal. It's either bacteria or stratum. So far we batted 0 on these, but 2 more chances here.
Now carry your torch on. Every jump into darkness brings light. Oh, brings light. Every journey leads me to shine.
I think I'll get it with 2 probes, but I'll try 3 just in case.
When we dare to cross the line, every jump into darkness brings light.
All right, last chance, A5. See if we have any joy there.
Beyond what's known before.
Well, it's been a nice break from jumping, right?
Every jump into darkness brings light into the endless night. Every journey leads me to shine. Watch me shine.
just a little loop-de-loop here. Where's the sun? Okay.
Every jump into darkness brings light.
I like this song. The piece of music. It's too short, but I like it. Oh well, it was a valiant effort, right? Alright, look at this Class G star. My nose itches. It's a big nose too, so that's a lot of itch.
Body egg. Undiscovered.
I think my last YouTube short, talking about shorts earlier, me slapping a couple of black holes when it entered the system. Hit the exclusion zone immediately.
Engines burn, we're breaking far.
No, I didn't catch that. Where's my damn discovery scanner? No wonder.
But I push through into the night.
18 buddies. What do we got?
Every pulse racing to survive. Space debris and pirate praise, but they'll never clip my spacebound ways. Born to break past every line. All these stars are
Wasn't green.
chart the course no one has tried. Feel the fire deep inside. Deep inside. Deep inside.
Yeah, I switched to the hardware encoder for NVENC, which is supposed to be less GPU load, but I've got more dropped frames than I did with the CPU, so I don't know.
It's on the radar screen.
I'm beginning to think OBS is the problem
Jump, stay clean and
since I did the update.
thrusters max and weapons hot.
I can live with it, it's not that bad. As long as it doesn't crash like the other day, it crashed, just went away.
Born to break
I was able to restart it in time. I didn't lose my stream, but it was very annoying.
stars are yours and mine. Chart the course no one has
Body A1C. Carbon dioxide atmospheric landable with life.
Nothing real good there, except maybe
Body A1D.
tubus.
Carbon dioxide atmospheric
Same
landable
exact
with
thing
life.
again, but only 5 bios.
between the void and
Only 5 bio signal.
playing this high stakes game.
I've gotten a lot of tubus though in my life. It's been pretty much a staple for making money.
It's worth more than it seems. Silent drift, power low.
Alright, there's nothing here I see that's worth anything, worth my time. There is things here, but nothing I'm going to worry about. Actually, on that 5-bio thing, it's definitely all 5 things are there, but just so many varieties listed. Wow. Oh, there's like 3 different types of tubus it could be.
Chart the course no one has tried. Feel the fire deep inside.
Body A. Undiscovered.
9 bodies. That's perfect. 2 stars. Okay.
Past the edge of what they know. This commander's ready to go.
Just putting some distance between me and the star. Let's see. Water world, maybe.
Body A5A. Argon atmospheric planable with life.
Stars call my name through silent space. Born from the void, I find my place.
Be nice to find something cool like electric hair or
Body
something. That's a
A1.
water world that I'll
Needs
ignore.
mapping criteria.
Nothing holds me to any pledge. In the darkness between worlds, I am home, where the universe unfolds. I am void-born, child of empty space.
System discovery.
Nothing at all good here at
First
all.
body to map is A1.
Why has it got a yellow block there? What does that mean? Variant is possible. Huh.
Darkness makes me whole.
Okay.
Black holes sing lullabies, ancient and
Yeah, I
pulsars keep time.
don't know what I would do, or just let him figure it out when he checks the codex or something. Hey, Sir Rogue, welcome in. I'm heading back to the bubble now, slowly. I'm gonna get to the Great Annihilator. Then after I do that, I'll neutron highway it back to the bubble. Just talking about you a while ago about helping you with colonization, maybe.
Expands my heart's embrace. No gravity chains my wandering soul. I am void-born.
You still
Primary star.
going to
Undiscovered.
go for a tier 3 in that system, or are you thinking about starting a new system and get the tier 3 out of the way early? Oh, you have it now? Well, I will be there
Gives me what I need.
sometime. I would say I'll be there tonight, but I don't. After I stream, I'm going to start taking the neutron highway, but I don't know how far I'll get before I go to bed. I'll be there tomorrow sometime, though. Okay, that's perfect. I'll be there tomorrow sometime. My carrier's already parked in your system, so.
I am void-born, child of empty space. Infinite expanse, my heart's embrace.
Oh, I forgot. I am such a slacker, guys. Professional streamer here and all that. Sometimes Sir Rogue streams. I don't know when the last time he streamed, but sometimes he does.
On the shore, the happy states. Dancing
And if I missed anybody else on Twitch, let me know. That streams. I don't think my shout out works on YouTube. I need to effort that. Oh, you got permission to use the squadron carrier? Do you have permission to control the squadron carrier to make it jump? Or to control its jumping? Okay. That ought to about do it. I mean, one squadron, well, no, actually, it's not big enough to hold for Tier 3, but they can certainly help. I saw on Galnet, people have gotten all the way over 9,500 or so light years out. They did it in 48 minutes. They built this station because they had a shit ton of carriers and stuff full of materials. So after they, all the carriers arrived on the station, they did it, and they did it in like 48 minutes. Alliance dudes are getting high on radiocoidia. I imagine maybe something will break out again here soon. When is the current CG supposed to be over for the rescues? Not that I really have any interest in doing it, but I haven't done a burning station rescue in a long time. I might be interested in doing a couple of those just for the hell of it. I don't really care about the CG per se. I need 18 Tier 3 points, but I am not tearing down my current stations to do that and rebuilding them to reaccrue points. I'm not going to screw up my economy. I've got my economy the way that it works for me. I got tritium, a station with tritium and has-res and stuff, and everything I need is done, so I'm not going to dick with it. I will start a new system, build a Tier 3 right off the bat, and go from there, but I'm not going to do it in my current system that I colonized. What I'm seeing right now, new forms of life, that was a lot of guessing around. I tried to get the economy to kick in the way I wanted it to, and a lot of luck involved there. And I got tritium hotspots in my rings, so I can mine, I can pirate hunt, I can load my carrier up with tritium from the station, so I'm happy. 56 million in your system? Wow, I don't have a clue what mine is up to. I can check here in a moment. I've never paid any attention to it. I get about $1 million, is it $1 million a week or so? I don't know. I don't get a whole lot of money from it. But I get something. I don't know. It's not enough to pay for my upkeep of stuff, though. As of yet. There's no life here at all. Let me see real quick. What I can tell here, mine. $82.9 million, evidently. That's interesting. I don't know what my architect payment was. Let me see. I don't think it's changed. Yeah, basically $1 million. I'm surprised the population's gotten so high, though. We watch you climb beyond the lines where no one's been. You pull us in. Somebody colonized an adjacent system. I don't know. I guess it's colonized. It does a lot of trade between the two systems automatically. 86 million. I think it was 86. It was over 80. Well, that's what the galaxy map showed. I don't know. Does the architect payment say that too? I'll look again. I didn't do anything to make it do that. It's just what I have. Does the architect payment show that type of stuff? No. Look at that happiness score. All right. I guess they're happy. Let's see what we have here. Oh, I'm way too close to that star.
In the dust, you lead the way through darkest space.
Let's see now. Not far enough.
Show which way to go. Every horizon calls your name. Every horizon calls your
26% helium. Nothing special there.
calls your name. Into the dark you break new ground. Every horizon calls your name. You showed us all that we could.
Yay for happiness. I heard that.
Every wall up to the sky. Command.
Well, again, I'll help you also this time. If I get there at the beginning, you know, you had taken care of it when I rushed back before. You had already done everything, you know. Hopefully I'll be back in time to actually help you this time.
Every horizon calls your name. And you
What are we, 37? 33, 39, okay. 39 more jumps. Yeah, I'm not going to make it this stream. I'm probably not going to make it more than 5 or 6 more jumps before I call it a night. It's already midnight here. Yeah. Well, that's a pain because I'll show you what I need. I really
Primary
wanted to
star.
build a dodeck there,
Undiscovered.
but and I would have even paid for the dodeck when it came out, but I didn't have the points to build it.
what we fear to seek.
Um,
Void where stars speak. Every star knows your name, Commander. Every
I've got 18 of 32. That's the
through the cosmos you reign. Every star knows your name. Every star knows your
So I've only got what, 10, 3. Let's see what we got. All I know is I need 18 to build a station, a tier 3. And the only way I could do that, I don't have enough. Well, I've got a bunch of slots left, but I'm really afraid if I built a bunch of, you know, tier 2s to get tier 3 credits and then just blow them away and then rebuild them and keep doing that until I get enough tier 3s, I'm just so afraid that I'm going to screw up my economy by doing something like that.
barriers making history.
And I would, again, I don't mind, especially they're half price now, but I don't want to, I'm not going to dick this up. I will find another system somewhere else that has, you know, something more than just this star and build a tier 3 in and try to build a good system there. But I would really like to have a tier 3 here. If I had known what I know now, I would have built a tier 3 here. I wouldn't have built out everything. I would have just went for the tier 3 credits and done it. But
Stations through the galaxy.
this is a good system, though. I'm not complaining. This has been a good system for colonization. So it worked out pretty well. The reason I don't have a tier 3 is that's just a design flaw in my part.
As you venture,
Okay, what do we got here?
when we go, every star knows your name.
Okay, what do we got here?
Every
Are you going to let me tune it?
through the
Here it goes.
Commander. Every star
Another 26%.
your name, Commander. They all know.
There's not going to be anything here.
Through the cosmos you reign.
I mean, life-wise.
That's starting in 1 minute.
Into infinity, your light guides me.
Your third tier 3. In that system, you already have 2 tier 3s built? Damn. That's all. No wonder you're tired of hauling. Who is Options None? He's in my stream a lot, and he's my sugar daddy. He's the one who always subscribes and stuff. He has built a lot of stations.
Forward past the pall of charted skies. Each
I don't know how many systems he's colonized. Probably 8 or something like that.
veins unravel constellations in your sight. You reach for radiance, undaunted by the silent bite. Through silver storms and sapphire spots.
Alright, what's this rocky ice world going to give us? Give you a spoiler alert. Nothing.
I see you scan the endless, scan the trembling blue.
Sir Rogus, come online.
You simply push on through. Are you afraid?
Anyone else built any tier 3s?
Do you recall I whisper how many vents?
I've helped build a tier 3 before. You know, I think Anonymous and I. Options None. I don't know if it was a tier 3 or not, but we helped Options None build some station stuff. Be nice to have that human tech broker though, on the Dodeck.
Body X. Undiscovered.
My fearless friend descend. I call to you across the filament of fate.
Have you, with the other tier 3s you have, do you have any other type of tech broker or material trader or anything there, Sir Rogue?
Your spirit sings so strong. Rugged ridges, restless ridings. This is where you belong. And as the silence howls, as voice begins.
One high metal content here somewhere.
Wonder, daring everything to mend.
Nothing.
Where rush eclipses fear. With
You're not sure? Well, you can look at your services. I should tell you that. Before they nerfed it, I had a oh, what is it? Legal interstellar factor. I had an interstellar factor at one time, and then they nerfed it. And now I don't have one. I was miffed about that because that was handy.
Body 1. Close star proximity, K. Landable, no atmosphere. Proximity score, 129.
12 bodies here. You have an interstellar factor? I used to have. I even used them, but then they nerfed it with one of the updates when they changed the economies and stuff to make it work right, or whatever work is designed. It basically you had to have a tier 3 or something to start getting those things, and I didn't have a tier 3, so it all went away.
Ascend and never end.
Body 2. Meets mapping
Nice water
criteria.
world. I mean Earthlight. You mean Earthlight.
Through the viewport, colors all new. Shards spinning.
What, is that your system? I had that bookmarked, I think.
Body 5A.
Free in the black.
Argon atmospheric landable with
Tracing the
life.
edges where no
Body
one turns to
5D.
fast.
Argon atmospheric
Mark
landable with life.
every signal,
Body
every
5C.
distant flare.
Argon
The
atmospheric
map
landable with
keeps
life.
changing.
Nothing here but
Body
bacteria
5B.
and
Argon
Monticula.
atmospheric landable with life.
Forward,
System
no
discovery.
Yeah, I know my fleet carrier's there.
First body to map is
you
2.
would ascend. Eyes on the stars again and again. This is how legacies begin.
Excuse me. Dang, I'm gonna have to cough here.
Landing
Trying to see.
the same. Tracks in red dust. No
First, let's get to the regular map view.
echoes of past. Each new horizon, hope built to last. I hold the unknown in the palm of my hand. Gravitate forward, I don't have a
Oh, you got planetary ones, don't you? That's why I'm not seeing damn things. Or are they?
in a path where few would ascend. Eyes on the stars again and again. This is how legacies begin. All the
And you have interstellar factor there.
nights with no sound, I
Well, you got interstellar factors everywhere.
past starlit crown.
Huh.
Isn't for glory, it
Must be nice.
I move through the silence
Got nothing.
unfold.
Nothing like that. Oops. Let's try that again. Okay, we're done here.
Eyes on the stars,
I could, if y'all want to see the Great Annihilator, I can go find a neutron star and just start doing some neutron jumps to get there quicker.
legacies begin.
Why don't I plan on that? Let me see what's going to be involved in doing that. I'll try to look at this system real quick.
Compiling data for cartography.
Eyes on the stars. Eyes on the stars.
Well, that's okay. I'm still coming back. So, no matter what, I'm just coming back anyway. I'm done with Distant Worlds 3. Went through the whole thing with them. Why am I doing this? I'm seeing names. People have been here before me.
You remember when we first looked up
Why is it saying names then?
out our names? Why took
Okay.
and said we never stop until we've seen what the void contains. Through nebulae,
Somebody didn't map them all.
I navigate by the stars. We
Must have just done a honkin' scoopa.
every system holds a mystery written in cosmic history.
Give who your account info? What are you talking about?
From everything,
FDev or something?
are we brave enough to chase tomorrow when the universe is wide and far? Will you follow me beyond all sorrow, past the edge of who we think we are?
Oh, Distant Worlds. Well, you can still beat feet out there and scan the beacon and get the decal. You don't have to do everything.
Different tale of world.
Okay, I was gonna, let me pull up Spanch here. And EDSM too. I need to get my Coriolis for this ship.
Asteroid field,
Quick. If I can paste it in there.
place where hope is born. Each jump we make through brings us closer to that distance.
My fleet.
Can you feel it pulling?
Details. Coriolis. Okay, what are you saying there? Them. Okay.
To chase tomorrow when the universe is wide and far. Will you fall?
Okay, I have that. Let's get the Spanish galaxy plotter. Try to do the neutron plotter. There's a new one that's better. I think the galaxy plotter is better.
In the silence between heartbeats.
Okay. We are in what system?
Every comet, every sun.
Hopefully it'll show up on here.
We can achieve.
It's not my system. My current system is. Why I got no stars? What the hell? Okay.
To chase tomorrow.
That was weird.
Universe is wide and far. Will you follow me beyond?
And our destination system is the Great Annihilator.
Are we ready for what we might discover in the
Supercharge, optimistic. Okay.
Will you be my fellow as we sail into
It's thinking about it.
will we jet beyond the stars?
Them mine.
We first looked up
What? What there, Rogue? I don't know why it's taking so long to think this through. It's not that far away there, plotter. What? What?
I see him out there, past the last star. Ship cuts through
What are you saying you don't know about?
maps don't go. He's gone too far.
Okay, 13 jumps, 25 minutes. It'll take me longer than that because I am slow. So, we are going to
Beyond they
head over to this star. Let me cancel my route so things don't get all confused here. Okay, let me just do this. This. We're going to take a few jumps before we get to the neutron star, though. That's okay. If that's the case, why don't I just... Why do I waste my time? Let's,
places we could call home. If we dare
it's saying this is the nearest neutron.
past what we see.
Oh, you don't know it's any faster. That's only 6 jumps. Okay. I just plotted a course instead of doing the route plotter method. I just plotted a course to that nearest neutron that it has on the list there, and then everything else from that point on is neutron stars. What are you saying you don't know about, Sir Rogue? What am I missing there?
Jumping to next system.
Did I say something that you misunderstood, or I was rambling and I don't know? Oh, I need the right window clicked. I am not going to scan systems now. I'm traveling, so I'm just going to beat feet to the neutron star. Try to get to the Great Annihilator on stream before I call it a night. Not real good at neutron scooping though. It usually takes me sometimes more than one time to get a full supercharge.
Gone too far, past the last.
Okay, well let's just not talk about it anymore so neither one of us aren't confused, because I have no idea what it was about. Oh, the last thing I remember talking about was interstellar factors and things.
Body A. Undiscovered.
31 bodies here. I will check to see if there's an Earth-like, but if not, I'm gonna just keep going. God, it's hard to do though. Gotta wait to cool down in this Caspian. That's no good. There's nothing here I want. Let's go. One thing I like about the Mandalay, I can scoop and go, and I don't have to wait to cool down. It's not real bad in the Caspian though, but there are times that I have to cool down before I jump. Better since I got the big scoop though. I had I had the second largest scoop. I went ahead and put the largest scoop on here, and that helps a whole lot. The length of time it takes to scoop.
Primary star. Undiscovered.
Nothing here but the star anyway. I have discovered that you can copy the neutron route, the names of the systems at least, into Elite Dangerous's journal
Primary
processor
star.
and import that
Undiscovered.
so that it will automatically copy things to the clipboard for you, but you know, I'm not going to worry about that today. I did that on one of my trips though. It was real helpful. We got 12 bodies. Any Earth-likes? I don't believe so.
Frequencies fading too far. Patterns pulse through the parse. Solitary signal sent beyond the boundaries we.
Oh, 70 million population. Good. It's growing. All that new space you're making.
Precision points to chart and parse. Binary through endless
Body A.
evening flight.
Undiscovered.
Each ping a piece of infinity.
16 bodies. Next star is a neutron. Let's see if there's an Earth-like here. That'd be too much to ask, right?
Calling constantly through cosmic
I bet that's a Rocky. I'm sure that is. I'm sure that is.
Commander Baker, decent source. Past planetary paths unexplored. Scanning systems seeking more. Silent spaces to.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. After I reach this neutron, that's 6449. Next star is that. I wouldn't copy that. They will all show up in your, but you have to go to the market first. Go to the station and look at the commodities. You don't have to buy anything. As long as you're reporting to Inara or ED, DN and stuff, or EDSM, that's when it will start showing up in those things. Oh, alright. We'll just go visit all your stations and they'll start showing up. I didn't know that, so I ended up going to all my stations to do that. Okay, our next place we're going to go to is here. Let's see how bad I can screw this up.
Pulses, pain, infinity. Binary beauty burns as cosmic wheels turn.
Don't do too bad. Okay, 6796. And we're gonna be there in no time. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more neutron jumps to do. And they're all neutron stars that we're going through.
We burn ahead, never slowing. Pulse racing, shields up. You and I keep going from the edge of the map to the next.
Excuse me.
Scanning stars far past the known. Each one a fire, chance of fight. I feel the charge across infinite ground. Commander, hear me now. We won't turn around. We command the stars, hearts set on the line. No fear in the dark. Together we shine. We command the stars, past every unknown. Hold fast in the void.
Lucky on that one. This is still a lot faster for travel.
Gravity wells the unknown in view.
First time I really did it was coming back from Waypoint 14 or whatever to the bubble. Got my fleet carrier, took it out to Waypoint 13 or something. It was Waypoint 10, 11, I don't know. Out by Beagle Point. Went and got my fleet carrier. And I didn't target the next station. That's, oh, too fast, too fast. I was too fast there. Well, I'm doing now. Oh, get ahead of myself here. Got out of sequence anyway. There we go. I think my range is like 420 or so. Where's the star? Let's get that scoop done. 420 light years for neutron jumps.
Jump a leap of trust. Each star mark we earn. Every frontier
I was going way too fast before.
turn. I speak right to your doubt. I know it will become. The universe keeps moving, but we're never done. Charge across infinite ground. Command to take
8850.
we won't turn around.
6850.
Command the stars, hearts set on
Almost there, guys.
fear in the dark.
This is much quicker.
Command the stars, past every unknown. Hold fast in the void. We carve out our own.
And thus it doesn't take too much damage, doesn't burn much fuel either. You can do a lot of jumps without having to worry about fuel. I've never really had to repair anything from all the jumps with the AFMU. I did, but I didn't have to. What is that, 404 light years?
Day 47 in the black.
I can hear my joystick creaking.
Stars calling,
I'm doing these big old turns.
beyond the rim tonight.
Squeak, squeak.
Charts spread across my
I wonder if WD-40 or something would help with that.
Stars calling, stars calling.
Doesn't seem like it used to squeak quite so badly.
She flies alone out there through nebulae unknown. Stars calling, her name across the void.
I didn't copy the next system yet. Oh well.
To the endless dark. Stars calling, stars calling, stars calling, stars calling. Commander of the void.
They wouldn't use WD-40. I don't know. I was just speculating. I have no idea. Okay, we're in 30, 33. One more, 2 more neutron jumps. This one, and then a jump to the Great Annihilator itself.
Thin again, stars calling from systems unexplored. Landing gear hits alien ground.
What'd you say there? I can get a grease for it. I don't know. I want to get any special grease. I mean, maybe it's like lithium or something. I don't know. I don't even know what for sure what exactly is squeaking. It's plastic creaking or something. I don't know if it's any of the real hardware that's doing it. Give it to me. Jeez. Okay. The next jump will be to, after I get to this neutron star, will be to the Great Annihilator itself. Well, it doesn't bother me. It bothers me only that you may be able to hear it and it may bother you. You may have not have heard it until I mentioned it. Once I mention it though, and you guys are going to hear it all the time. It's like a damn smoke detector or something. You don't really notice it until you hear it the first time, and then you hear it every time it chirps. G40M or G501. That sounds like something. Wow, there's a lot of light. Well, there's some life here. Alright, I already have it copied, so we just... Oh, wait, I might want to go ahead and target the Great Annihilator. Alright, well, if you don't hear it, that's good. Maybe the music's covering it up. Okay, let's go. We're going to jump into the Great Annihilator if I can get this scoop out of the way. Nope. Screwed that one up. Of course. Where's the damn star at?
Charts the void where no ships run. Smoking guards with watchful eyes.
Alright. Next jump's the Great Annihilator.
Here's uncharted skies. Through the vastness.
I'll try not to slap into one of the black holes. I'll put my throttle at 0 as soon as the jump initiates.
Breaking chains of gravity. Cosmic winds set spirits free. Where supernovas paint the dark.
Throttle's at 0.
Cosmic arc. Conquer stars beyond our reach. Brave the void, new worlds to breathe.
I remember I jumped in here with my fleet carrier and I was just sitting on the deck of the fleet carrier and it was an awesome view.
Heroes of the infinite night, pushing past the speed of light.
I'm just gonna, let me turn away from this black hole so I don't access. See, look at this effect.
Test the hull.
In fact, I'm gonna just drop out into normal space here a moment. So I don't have to worry about running into anything. This is called the Great Annihilator.
Ad starting in 1 minute.
Literally, the Great Annihilator. And look, 360 degrees. Look at that. No matter where you look, you get gravitational lensing.
Faith and
That is just so cool. I wonder if it's because there's two black holes here, but I don't think we're close enough to have any gravitational lensing to the second black hole. That is just so cool. There it is, though. The Great Annihilator. I think it's more cool than the Sagittarius A. It's not as big as Sagittarius A, but I think it's cooler. It's time for a picture. Sindstorm, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. Time for a picture. Never been to Sagittarius A07. Where you at? Okay, you're on Twitch. Why am I... Oh. I'm like, why aren't you showing up over there? Huh. But again, thanks for the follow. Great Annihilator, folks. Again, though, gravitational lensing, no matter where you look, it is way cool. All right, well, that was easy. Now, just to be complete, I'm not going to be streaming much longer here, but I am going. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I want this. Where's my carrier at? Your system there. I'm gonna replot using Neutron Highway, route 2. There from here. So I'm gonna do a speed run back to the bubble. But somewhere past the stars I see, there's someone reaching back to me. 1,000 light years out, but I'm never alone. Every signal sent. Let it think. I'm not gonna worry about that. See, look at all the carriers that are here. The Distant Worlds 3 pillar of, I think it's the pillar, or is it the other one, is going to be coming here on the 14th, I think. And there is a beacon tourist thing here. I don't know if I've ever scanned that before. Let's go see it real quick. I'm gonna have to get back into Super Cruise for this, though. Let me aim away from the... You aim away from that black hole before I do something stupid. Okay, where's this thing at, and where's that black hole at? I feel the message coming in. 1,000 light years out, but I'm never alone. Super cruising. How many jumps is this going to be? Oh, 63 neutron jumps. Much back to the bubble. That's about right. It says an hour estimated travel time. It'll take me 2 hours because I'm slow. And if it automatically was like the route plotter, you know, so you didn't have to copy and paste it in from the clipboard into the galaxy map and target it and stuff, I can see it taking an hour, but I have to do all these other things. Okay, let's scan this beacon and see. What's it say? This is the largest known black hole in the galaxy, not including the supermassive Sagittarius A at the core. So it's like the second largest black hole. Again, I think it's the cooler of the two myself personally, but it is what it is. I'm almost tempted to go heal up. Let's see. Okay, no, the next star that I jump to is only is a scoop. Is a before I start my neutron highway stuff is a scoopable place, so I can scoop there. I will go ahead and jump there. That way, when I am ready to start my trip back to the bubble, I will be good to go. But again, I'm going to be wrapping up here in a second, so. Not even a neutron jump. Let's do this. Where's that black hole at? Where's that pesky black hole that's going to be in the way? Okay, it's not. And again, guys, when I get here, I'm just going to park my ship, and assuming there's nothing to scan there, I'll scan the system, but call it a night. Or call it a morning. Take the dog out to go to the bathroom and probably go to bed. Unless Sir Rogue starts streaming. You going to stream? Sir Rogue, you need to start streaming again, sir. Get on it.
Body A. Undiscovered.
Okay. Let's get a good scoop. Not tonight. I knew that. Well, you weren't going to stream tonight, but you need to stream. That's okay. I'm easygoing. Come on, there's a big scoop. Get in there. I want a full scoop here, commanders. Jeez. Okay. How many bodies were here? Oh, shit. Is there anything good here? Is that a water world? Yeah. No Earth-like though. Alright, we'll scan it real quick before I end the stream. Let me get further away from the star. We'll finish up on this system here. Maybe you'll find something, who knows? You saw the Great Annihilator tonight. You saw Sagittarius A tonight, if you're watching the whole stream. I mean, what else could you want to see? Well, you want to see it for yourself. If you haven't been there, you want to go there and see it for yourself. I'll tell you, it looks pretty much the same, but you still want to do it yourself. If you do go to Sagittarius A, be sure you look up Anchorage, Explorer's Anchorage. It's a station that's 3.3 light years from Sagittarius A, so you have a place to park and turn in your data and things like that. You can Google its name and it will tell you what system it is. Almost always some type of carrier or something around Sagittarius A and stuff too, but I don't always guarantee that they have a place for you to turn in your data and stuff, or whether they let you land, you know. Some people are picky. I once won 1,000 light years because a carrier said it had vistagenomics, and I didn't have my carrier out there. I was way out in the middle of nowhere when I found this carrier that was listed in an R that had, you know, vistagenomics. So I traveled to it, and it had friends only access. What was the damn point of that, Commander? Having your carrier out there with all that services, with just friends only. I mean, What were you expecting?
Behind me, no one can feel too far from home, too far from home.
I did send the commander a friend request. I don't think he ever accepted. He might have. I don't know. I don't remember his name. Because if he had immediately, accepted, I would have probably said, "What the hell, dude?"
Meets mapping criteria.
That was kind of miffed. Traveling that far, wasn't that far, but traveling that far to do it. And
System discovery complete.
all right, there's no
First
life
body
here.
to map is A2.
All right. Well, I'm going to wrap up here, guys. I'm not going to raid anybody. We don't have enough viewers, really. And I'm just going to call it a night. But I do appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out. And if y'all know of some POI or something y'all guys want to see on the way back, I can stream again tomorrow before the tick. And perhaps go do some sightseeing if y'all want. Sir Rogue Sir, be well yourself. And I'll let you know when I'm back in the bubble. You'll probably be able to tell. I'll mention it on Discord. And I'll see you around in your system. That's where my carrier's at. And let me know if you need tritium for your squadron fleet carrier or something. If you need tritium for it, I'll help you get some tritium for that. I got money for that. So we can fix you up. So you guys take care. I'm going to be out and have a great evening and great weekend, and I'll see you guys next time. Again, I'll try to stream tomorrow night. We'll see, depending on real life, before the server tick. Okay, if you don't need it, that's fine. But if you do, it's no big deal. I have some extra tritium on my carrier too. So I'll see you next time, guys.
There's an empty seat beside me, where you used to curl and sleep, while the galaxies turned slowly and the void was cold and deep. Now I fly these routes alone, through the black between the suns, but I swear I hear you breathing in the way the engine hums. You're chasing stars now, smoky, running free across the sky. I see your shape in nebulae every time I'm passing by. The cockpit feels too quiet, but I keep the thrusters bright. You're chasing stars now, smoky, and I'm right here, still in flight. I remember how you'd watch me, plot the jumps from world to world, your green eyes catching starlight as the hyperspace unfurled. Every station, every waypoint carries traces of your grace. Now you're scattered through the cosmos, and I see you every place. You're chasing stars now, smoky, running free across the sky. I see your shape in nebulae every time I'm passing by. The cockpit feels too quiet, but I keep the thrusters bright. You're chasing stars now, smoky, and I'm right here.